Guru Maharaj, this, when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was speaking in the grammar, everything in Krishna Sambandha,
Yes.
that is his Leela. So Jiva Goswami's Harinamamrita Vyakaran, is that the same Leela? Is that an extension of that Leela?
That Namabhasa has been explained there.
Yes, Namabhasa. So there's some differences there then.
Yeah, why? The difference is this is remote and that is direct.
Yes. On the basis of Namabhasa.
In Paramahamsa, in the highest stage, one sees everything connected with Krishna, but in the lower stage, these special things are recommended to help him for Krishna consciousness.
More distant.
More distinct, and but when one realizes to the highest point, then anything and everything will excite him, in him, about Krishna consciousness.
So
nothing beyond.
Yes. So on the basis of Namabhasa, that is more distant, not so distinct.
Not distinct.
Yes.
Not distinct.
Distinct.
In ordinary Dhatu Sutra, everywhere one can find Krishna, can trace Krishna presence. That is remote.
Yes.
That is not to be traced everywhere. And this is Namabhasa, the nearer approach. In that way.
Yes. But Mahaprabhu's approach was direct. Mahaprabhu's, when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave in Krishna Sambandha, that was direct.
He showed that anything and everything has connection with Krishna. Without his support, his connection, nothing can remain. Whatever it may be. It must have some connection with him.
And
we have to trust that. And if there is any scholar here in Nabadwip, I challenge them. Let them come and refute me. I say that everything is connected with Krishna.
Yes.
Let the professors, the atheistic school come and convince me that is without Krishna these things can remain. Nothing can remain.
Yes.
From every thread we can go ultimately to the prime cause. We shall have to go. He has given connection to anything and everything here.
Yes.
That is my general instruction. Let it be challenged by any scholar of the world. That was his saying.
And in the case of Jiva, with Namamrita Vyakaran, a slightly different, slightly different conception in the case of Harinamamrita Vyakaran.
Harinamamrita is a little more nearer approach, Namabhasa. From Namabhasa, if you can get Namabhasa, anyhow, it is not sure that all readers of this Harinamamrita, they will have a Namabhasa. Namabhasa, in the case of Namabhasa, no surety, certainty, no guarantee is given. The Namabhasa must be, but it may come. It may come. Otherwise, everyone taking the name, he must have been liberated, mukti. But they do not get mukti. So, Namabhasa, in committing Namabhasa, then sometimes we find that Namabhasa can help us to emancipation. But it is his will. Not only in every time taking the name, the Namabhasa will come, it is not guaranteed.
Guru Maharaj, Namabhasa, Srila Prabhupada is described as not, it is not pure chanting of the holy name.
Yes.
What is the negative quality there?
Negative that he is trying to get the passport, not the visa. By passport, he can go to the last limit of the country. But without visa, he cannot have admission into the another land. So by Namabhasa one can get the passport to go anywhere and everywhere, which may not be the right for all. Suppose in the frontier, if one have got special certificate, he can go to visit the frontier. Otherwise, how the military arrangement is there, all the people may not be allowed there to notice that. Do you follow? No. Am I clear?
Yes.
You are living, suppose, in West Germany.
Yes.
But West Germany may not give all the subjects of West Germany to go and have an inspection of the border of East Germany, because there may be some military arrangement, and the ordinary man should not know that. You see?
Yes.
But special ticket is given to particular persons who are reliable. They may go and inspect the frontier. For military arrangement is made, not to all, but to some. Some tickets may be allowed. They can go to inspect the borderland, not all. Something like that. By Namabhasa, you can go to the extremity of this material world. Extremity. To the frontier line. And not to cross. To cross, that means to encroach the other land, enter into other land. That is Vaikuntha. That only through service, through visa, we can enter in another land. What is the meaning of the visa? The visa is a certificate which will be given to you that you are not only in danger, but you have some contribution for the interest of that country where you want to enter. Then the visa will be allowed. So when service, that we want to give something to the other part, then we may be allowed to enter, otherwise not. That is bhakti, dedication, service.
So Namakara Bahirevati may be Namabhasa.
Namabhasa, Namakhar, that Namaparad hobe.
Namabhasa.
Mainly Namaparad,
Asadu
and rarely Namabhasa.
Yes.
And Shuddha Nam, that means we must have some dedicating tendency, fine dedicating comes, unadulterated dedicating tendency we must have.
Sevan Mukhe.
Sevan Mukh. When the Sevan Mukh, then we can get admission into the finer land, where every member is to serve and not to enjoy. That is the temperament. Whatever the outer expression, to our eye we may think that they are also enjoying one another, but it is not the fact. They are meeting only in the plane of dedication, serving. Even the union of the husband and wife, there is also no enjoying mode, also serving mode. If we can conceive that, then we can conceive Vrindavan. What is Vrindavan? All serving mode. Without that, none can enter into that plane. Generally, we see that husband enjoys the wife, but wife has got also a sort of enjoyment thereby, but maybe less aggressive and passive. but fully there, no spirit of enjoyment. Just as the wife, she may not have aggressive purpose, but still she gets some enjoyment. So it is possible to feel satisfaction by our passive and serving attitude. But the spirit of service must remain there, otherwise no entrance is possible in that plane. So similar, not same. Aprakrito. Prakrito what? Just like mundane, but it is not mundane, just the opposite. So this is the highest conception of Vrindavan. Like mundane, but not mundane, but just the opposite of serving. It is possible. That's the same thing, that the union of the men and women, when with a prostitute, that is condemned very much. But when in marriage life, not so much condemned. The degree of adulteration and the sinfulness is being lessened. In this way, if we can push it, we can enter into the land of service, and that also can go to the acme of service, though it may seem to be very crude enjoyment, but it is free, not only free from that, but the purest possible lila. That is wholesale sacrifice to the for itself, everything for him, whatever is being done for him. That the basic principle must be satisfied, that everything for him. Otherwise no entrance, no existence possible there. This fundamental principle must be satisfied to have entrance there, that for himself. Even the birds, the beasts in Vrindavan, they also unite whatever they do, everything for the satisfaction of Krishna. Otherwise no entrance, no existence is possible for any monkey or bird or beast, anything, or even the worms also. Whatever thing, all dedicated to the greatest extent, fullest extent, towards center, towards Krishna. Then that is will be Vrindavan. Hari Bol. Otherwise that will be like mundane. What